In this video, let me show you how you can make this carousel effect. So let's get started. Let's start by adding a figure, and let's make sure that our axis is planted at the feet of our figure. And then let's add a cloner. Let's make sure that we're holding Alt and then click on the cloner. And then in the attributes manager, let's change the cloner mode. Instead of a grid, let's use radial, and let's increase the count to 6 and the radius to around 300. As you can see, the figures are pointing in the axis direction, and that's not what we need. We need all of them to be pointing at the camera around here. So to do so, let's make sure that we've selected our cloner, and then let's go to MoGraph and choose a target effector. After choosing our target effector, you would notice that all of the figures are pointing outwards, but that's not what we need. So to fix this, let's move our target effector way in the back to around 2k centimeters, and after checking the figures you would see that all of them are pointing in this direction. And now let's make some animation. Let's make sure that we've selected the cloner, and then let's go to the MoGraph menu. Under effectors, let's choose a plane effector. We won't be animating the position from here, so we only need the scale. And then check the uniform scale and add a 0.5 in the scale value, and go to the fields tab and add a box field. And now the box field isn't in the right place, so press on F2 and then move it. So we need to move the box field around 300 meters in the -z. And now let's select our cloner and add some animation. In the offset parameter, let's add in a keyframe with the value of 0 degrees. And on the 20 frame, let's add another keyframe around 60 and record both of them. So we would get something like this, super fast. Let's make it around 30. We will get something like this. Also, we can add a delay effector. Let's make sure that we've selected our cloner in the object tab, and then go to MoGraph effectors and add a delay effector. And let's change the effector type from blend to spring, and let's increase the strength to around 65. And let's review the animation. Let's press Shift F and press play. We will get something like this. I guess we need to decrease the strength to around 60. And let's review again. I might just use a 55. And let's review again. Yeah, much better. And now for the final touch, let's add a backdrop object and scale it. Maybe more, and place it around here. Yeah, maybe around here. And then let's add a Arnold camera and sky. Let's start with the sky, and then let's add a Arnold perspective camera and reset everything. Right click on any parameter and choose reset all, and then move the camera in the Z and increase the focal length to around 50. Let's now look through our camera by choosing this icon here, and then under the coordinates tab, let's increase the Y to around 90, maybe 100. And then let's add a null object to be our target, we will put it here. Let's press F2 to go to the top view and then choose our null object and move it 300 centimeters in the -z, and then choose our camera under the object tab, bring in the null that we've made, and then on the Arnold's tag in the main tab you would find enable DOF or depth of field. Check that button and then let's open our IBR window. We would get something like this. Since we need the depth of field effect to be more obvious here, we will just decrease this f-stop value. Let's use a value of 0.2. Yeah, something like this. Maybe we can increase it a bit, or we can use 0.3. It's all up to you. And that was it for this video, and this was how can we create a carousel effect in Cinema 4D.